All of us day in day out, we get into a situation where we would either forget passwords or we would have to put complicated passwords, some uppercase, some lowercase passwords.
Password याद रखना काफी complicated हो जाता है.
It's time to say goodbye to password, memorizing them and trying to write them down in slips of paper if you do choose to do that.
Fingerprint banking, amazing service.
All you need is your fingerprints on a phone and you got your transactions authorized. Banking will never be the same again.
And in fact, IndusInd Bank would be the first bank in the country to launch a fingerprint biometric banking.
Now you don't have to rely on passwords, you don't have to remember passwords. Just one finger or a thumb impression is enough to do your transactions on your mobile banking. Superb service.
फरहान, वो लकी ट्रैवल्स का पेमेंट करना है और मैं अपना मोबाइल बैंकिंग पासवर्ड भूल गई हूँ. अपना पासवर्ड
ये एक तरीका है which eliminates the need for a password. So definitely it is a service that would be helpful.
Unbelievable concept of your fingerprint on your phone. You don't have to go anywhere. Just put your fingerprint on your phone and the transaction is through.
Transaction done? Yep. No password.
It's done here. You don't need to cut also.
Definitely is a lot of convenience in fingerprint banking, where you no longer have to struggle with remembering or saving and keeping a password somewhere. It's really the most easiest thing that you can access as an individual is your fingerprint. So it's a nice kind of a tech service that's available for customers to use.
These two scripts which we are shooting are around the entire positioning of making a subtle humor and also deep dive into the consumer insights and accordingly put it to the consumer, put it to the audience.
अर्जेंट है फरहान. अच्छा, one word. हिंदी या इंग्लिश? हाँ? Chinese.
There's a certain element of it being funny in terms of the tit-a-tat that happens between the people in the film and also a certain element of slapstick.
We have an excellent cast. We have Farhan, who's our brand endorser. We have Ratna Patak Shah, and yes, we have Baman Irani. Manikandan sir has definitely added to the entire flavor.
I'm so happy that he's done this film for us. You will see that in the quality of the film, every frame he shoots. We love it. What was very exciting for me was to work with Farhan and Baman. And the team together, the way they team up was so fantastic. There's a very special bond, a special feeling to see the success of Farhan, to see the way he handles his success. Everything that he does is so fantastic, the audiences love him.
I've known Raju Sathi, ever since I was a kid. He's doing really well for himself, which I'm really happy about. He's got a great sense of humor. So we've actually been sitting and laughing a lot on the side every time a single shot is being set up. Baman and me have been associating now for over 10 years. He's a very, very dear friend and has always been a pleasure to associate and work with. And he brings a certain kind of zany energy, to the film, and especially this film because he's playing a very quirky, eccentric character. So it's a lot of fun.
Rajesh Sathi, I'd worked with him on a few ads, so the script was so lovely and it's so energetic. And Farhan, I used to act in his films and he is, God knows, disappeared somewhere and become an actor and apne pet pe laat marta, koi baat nahi. Lekin it was great to meet up with him again. And because this film in particular was a light-hearted film and a funny film, we've had so much fun on the set.
We were very fortunate to find the right partner, Rajesh, over here, Kerosene Films. And though this was the first time we teamed up with Kerosene Films, but it didn't seem so. I mean, it was the coolest experience. Mohit Ganju and Anand Dubey from IndusInd Bank, and along with their own other colleagues, they always are very supportive. And I think if we are able to do some good stuff, it is because of them. They encourage us, they participate with us. It's not a typical client agency thing. We act like one team.
And I think that's the good thing about IndusInd is over the last few years that we've been working together, at least, I mean, there's been a lot of advance made in the areas of making it more fun, more easy, more personalized for customers to be able to use their service.
And I think, yeah, this should come out as a great creative campaign.
I want to introduce the two silent operators of this campaign, जिनके effort के बिना ये campaign नहीं होता. Harish Nambiar, the producer of this film, and Mohit Tamar, who has been handling the servicing from the agency side. I hope that this campaign does wonders for brand IndusInd Bank that we love so much.
पासवर्ड है, स्ट्रॉन्ग तो होना चाहिए ना.